Hi everybody, welcome back to Charlie and me, our camping vlog. As you see, my assistant is leaving me. So at the time of recording this video, the dreaded COVID-19 coronavirus is still in full swing. This is the bank holiday Easter, bank holiday weekend. So we've asked you on the podcast and on Charlie and me about what videos you'd like us to cover, because we can't get out to campsites, and we've been covering some technical ones. We've taken a look at the jacking points for the camper, the electrical system, the plumbing system. And one or two of you wanted to know about the drone I use. Actually, we've even taken a look at the camera equipment that I use, but the drone isn't a camping type video, but I'm going to do a quick one. And just because one of two of you asked, so I'm going to show you the drone. This is not a how to fly a Mavic Air Drone. I'll put a link down below in the description to where you can go onto the DJI forum and website and Facebook page and learn how I learned. I'm just going to show you the drone, talk about the cost of it, and show you the displays and how we set it up, because that's what you've asked. So I'll just set it up now and give you a look. Okay, so let me show you what we have. This is the Mavic Air. It comes in this case from DJI, and that's what it looks like. Now this is not a how to fly the drone. It's basically, I'm just going to show you what it looks like set up. You have these two legs. You take off the camera cover, and that is the drone, and you can see the size of it. It's less than a kilo in weight. Deirdre bought me this for my birthday, Christmas just gone, so Christmas 2019, and it was around 800 and something euro, so let's round it off to 850 euro. This is the control. The control does not come in this case. That was a spurious case that I bought online for about 20 euro. The control comes with these little toggles in here for safekeeping. I bought the case because I didn't like the idea of taking the toggles on and off all the time. You've got your antennas, which, by the way, those two little legs there are the antennas on the DJI Mavic, and that's your control panel. To use it, you slide your phone in here. Now it comes with an array of different type plugs. Oh, wait till that focuses in there. For different phones, be it I use a Samsung Galaxy phone as my normal phone, and that just slips in here, and then they slip in. But the only thing, one of the things I don't like about this is it's tricky to get this connected. Sometimes it goes in no problem, and sometimes it can be, just let me move that out of the way, it can be a little bit tricky. Now I'm finding it tricky this time. So hang on, I'll come back to you when it's connected, okay? Okay, so there's the phone connected on. That is the only thing I don't like about the Mavic Air, is this lead here can be very flimsy, but once it's on, it's on. You turn on the control by pressing once and then holding down the control button. Now, you turn on the drone by pushing once and holding down the button. And then it does its thing. We now turn this on, and you have to download the DJI Mavic Air app. It's telling us here that it's not connected as yet. Connect it. So we go fly. No, I'm not going to fly this in the house for you. I'm just going to show you the settings on the screen. Now it's telling me that I need to update now. This happens now and again, not a lot, that you have to update software, so it's downloading. Sometimes when you go to different places, you might have to reset the GPS, and it's a very, very simple thing to do. So the update happened. It said, okay, you're good to go. I just want to turn that around that way, because what you're seeing now on your mobile phone screen is the camera. And actually I'll just move the camera so you can see the camera is moving on the screen. So this is the screen of the app, the DJI app. This is now ready to fly the drone. Now, as I said, this is not going to be a how to fly the drone. Now it's saying here that there's a compass error. You see up here, which means that I have to set the drone to the satellites. Over here, it tells you my battery power is 97%. I've got 5.8 G, and it tells me I'm connected to 3 satellites. The more satellites you can get connected to, the better. That has been at 14, 15 satellites. So the more satellites, the better. Now you can see it's just gone up to 4 for some reason. Now over here, you've got a lot of controls. Literally, if I touch that control, it's ready to take off automatically, but we're not going to do that in the house. The control below that is if I push that control, it will automatically send us home and the drone will come back to where the remote control is. And then the one behind that, the remote control, brings you to loads of different settings. These settings are brilliant. They're just all different things that the drone will follow you. You have quick shot mode, there's active track mode, which I love. I can basically put the drone in the air, draw a square around the camper van, drive the camper van, and the drone will follow. It's very, very easy. Smart capture is hand signals. If I touch that, I can tell the drone basically take off, land, stop, come here. I haven't used any of them. I'm not interested in any of those. Point of interest is very good. I've used it because I've made some videos while I was getting used to the drone. Basically, let's say you're at a church or a round tower or something. Draw a square around it, and this will fly 5 meters nice and slowly around the point of interest, be it a tower or a building or a car or whatever you want that point of interest to do. Tap fly, cinematic mode, they're all just different modes, and then you touch this to go back to the main controls. The controls are very easy. You've got up, you've got down. They call this yaw, and what yaw does, and I'll just show you. So when your drone is there, you yaw is to spin it right or left. So you've got up, down, yaw left, yaw right, and then the other control on the right hand side is forward, backwards, left and right. Very, very easy to use. Now I will tell you, I think this is foolproof. Because as soon as you let go, if you're flying and as soon as you let go, the drone stops exactly where it is. Now I'm going to have to take this outside to fly the drone, but I mentioned earlier on one of my YouTube videos that the parks are closed where I would normally go and fly this drone just to get in a bit of practice. I don't want to fly it in my back garden because I have neighbours sitting out in their gardens enjoying the good bank holiday weather. And this can be a bit of a noisy thing. So when I get a chance, I'll take it up. Now this is not the quietest of drones, so I'm going to need a few cameras because there's no way you'll hear me talking if we switch this on. But let's take a look at it. You can see the size of it. It's absolutely brilliant. Now there is a Mavic Mini which is smaller, but it doesn't have some of the functions that I showed you, like the follow me function, which was one function that I really wanted. So the antennas are on this leg, and that leg also keeps the camera, which is there up off the ground. You've got sensors on the back, sensors on the front, and 2 sensors underneath. You've no side sensors, so if you are following something sideways, you want to make sure there's nothing in the way. It flies, they say, and I haven't done it because I don't want to fly out of sight of eyesight, but they say it goes 2.5 to 3 kilometers away. If you're in a no-fly zone, you can literally only go 50 meters, and it'll just tell you you're in a no-fly zone. It's a good one. Oh, I bought a spare battery, so I'll just show you that's the size of the battery. I've also registered with the Irish Aviation Association. You don't have to if your drone is under 1 kg, but at least if it's lost and somebody finds it and they quote this and they ring the phone number, my drone will be returned to me because it's no use to anybody. You get about 15 minutes on a good day out of a battery. I have 2 batteries. It comes with the charger for the battery, and it comes with a USB lead for taking data out of the on-built memory card. And I've also bought a mini SD card which is in there. I think of 160 meg mini SD card, and there's 8 meg or 8 gig on it, whichever is the bigger is what we have. So if I get a chance, we'll take it up flying just to show you how easy it is to fly the drone. Okay, so we're out in the garden and we said we'll just do a quick look at how this works, and I'm hoping you can see that screen okay. So I told you there's a button over here. Push that, ready to go. Now that will just hover there until I tell it to do something. Now it will also only let you fly within so many feet, so I'm actually going to have to go up a little bit higher, just to that height. And I got my move it over there so you can see it. So there's the yaw again. There's the backward motion. There's forward motion. Then you've got right and left. And then just to land it, okay, let me go back to the remote control, and it's not going to be great, unfortunately, with the sun, but down the bottom you have telling you how far away you are. For example, as you fly away, that distance will change. I have it set in feet. This will tell you how high you are. This then tells you what speed you're doing. And this one, I think it's something to do with velocity. Oh no, that's height per second, and that's speed over there. And then you have different settings that you can set your frame rate, but this is not a video on how to use or how to fly the drone. So there we go, the Mavic Air Drone. Some of you have asked for it. It's not the type of video that we normally do, but some of you have asked to see what drone we use and how it works, and that was just a quick run through. I'll put a link in the description below where you can go to the DJI Mavic website, YouTube channel, and learn like I learned. Harvey Norman's is where Deirdre bought it from me. It was around 850, maybe a little bit more. It was just under 900 euros. Christmas 2019, if you're looking at buying one. There are plenty out there. I did my research and I loved what that one did with all the little effects of follow me, where, as I said, I can be in the camper and have it fly behind us, or myself and Charlie can be walking on a beach and have it follow us. It just has lots of little gimmicks. An awful lot of them I won't use. I would have preferred to have got out to a field and shown you a lot more, but with the lockdown, we were secluded to the back garden. It was a beautiful day on the Easter bank holiday weekend. Can I remind you, subscribe and click on that bell. Thank you so much for your support on Charlie and me, our camping vlog. And of course, as always, the podcast with myself and Chris, available on most in fact, on most platforms that you listen to your podcast on. From me, Aaron, take care of yourself, and thank you for joining us for another virus episode of Charlie and me, our camping vlog. Take care. Bye bye.